Hi, welcome to the Acting Career Expert Studio. My name is Dan Warner. Today we have a really great question that I've been asked a lot of times by a lot of different people. The question is, can your special skills get you into the Screen Actors Guild? Great question. Can your special skills get you into SAG? We're going to answer all of those questions and much more today. Don't forget, before we start, to visit danwarnermedia.com. I've got all kinds of videos and tutorials and tips on acting and auditioning, and I've got this really great introduction if you need an agent, introduction letter. So it's an introduction to an agent or manager. You need a headshot resume, a reel if possible. But the key ingredient to getting an agent is to have a really fantastic introduction letter, introducing you to that agent or manager in a way that they will respond to you instead of having your email just end up in the recycle bin. It was put together by myself and a Hollywood agent of over 40 years who's helped over 400 actors or 400 people get into the Screen Actors Guild. So go to danwarnermedia.com and check it out. Okay, so the big question, can your special skills get you into the Screen Actors Guild? Let me just spoiler alert this and say the short answer is yes. Here's what you need to find out. And there's always a special skills section on your resume that you should fill out. There's a special skills section on Actors Access, and anytime you're putting together a resume, one thing that agents, casting agents, directors, a lot of people want to know, what are your special skills and what defines a special skill? Like, what is a special skill? It's what skill do you have that you've been perfecting that most people can't do? In other words, can you twirl a pencil in your finger or a drumstick? Can you make a coin go back, forth? Do you know magic? Magic is a special skill that a lot of people do not have. Can you dunk a basketball? That's a good one. Can you juggle, walk on stilts, walk on fire? Are you a contortionist? Can you cliff dive? Let's see. Can you walk on your hands? Can you play any sort of musical instrument? I know a lot of people play musical instruments, but not a lot of actors can play an instrument. So that is, it's definitely a special skill. Can you speak any foreign languages, especially Spanish or Chinese? Are you a painter? Are you a sculptor? Do you have a background in law or medicine? Do you do comedy, stand-up comedy, any sort of improv? Can you play, here's another one, can you play under 18, under the age of 18, especially if you've graduated from high school already? It's especially great for Nickelodeon and Disney Channel and that kind of thing. These special skills sometimes can get you what they call Taft-Hartley'd into the Screen Actors Guild. And I'm going to have a whole other video on Taft-Hartley and how to get into the Screen Actors Guild in another video. These are just a few specific examples on how to get Taft-Hartley'd and how to get into the union. I'm going to do a whole section on how to get into the Screen Actors Guild in a workshop, and my workshop is coming soon. So it will include this information and, much more detailed information about exactly how to get into the Screen Actors Guild. So a lot of times they're looking for someone with a specialty skill, and if you have that, and then you do your self-tape or even go in for an audition and they need a juggler, and you can juggle, or ride a unicycle, and they have a commercial that they're doing and they need someone to ride a unicycle and juggle, and you can do that. And you're not in the union, you're a non-union actor. There's not a lot of union actors that can do that, probably, and so if they're sending out a casting call and you can do that, then they have no other choice, probably, than to put you into the union through Taft-Hartley, and I'll, again, explain that in the workshop and in another video that I'll be doing. So, special skills. can get you into the Screen Actors Guild. Quickly, I will tell you, as far as your special skills go, don't put down special skills that are common. Like if you can do something, if you can play tennis, don't put tennis down if you're just a mediocre tennis player. If you have a handicap, then you can put tennis down. If you're a bowler and you don't have a handicap, like you're not bowling, in the 200 plus or something, I don't know the numbers on bowling, but if you're not a really great bowler with you're on a league or you're semi-pro or something like that, they don't need mediocre bowlers. They can find extras to do that work. So, don't put down yo-yo unless you're a world yo-yo champion, that kind of thing. So, enough about that, and I'll cover more of that in my workshop and in other videos. But the answer is yes, you can get into the Screen Actors Guild with your special skills. And so if you're looking for, a way in and you have a good special skill, but you need it to be a little bit better, get to work, go after it, because that could get you into the Screen Actors Guild. This was a quick, to the point video. I think people are starting to like those more. Here's the information, and that's it. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, well, you should be ashamed of yourself. If you have any questions and comments, or comments about special skills or a skill that you might have that you don't know if it's special or not, put them in the questions and comments section down below. And that's it. We'll see you next week on another episode of Leave It to Beaver. Leave It to Beaver. Pretty good. Just came up with that. Leave It to Beaver. Oh, Ward, you've been pretty hard on the beaver this week. Whoa, what?